Okay, this is volume of rectangular prism notes. So you guys did a lot of volume last year. We're just going to continue on with that this year. We would have talked a little bit about this big B, which is the area of the base, which is just the length and the width. But because of not being in class this year and not being able to kind of talk to you about it, we're going to stick with what you know, which is the volume equals length times width times height. Okay, so for all of these, we're simply doing volume equals length times width times height. All right, so this is commutative. Realistically, it doesn't matter what we're going to grab first. We're going to multiply all of these numbers by each other. So we're going to replace what we've got. 4 times 3 times 2, and 4 times 3 is 12. 12 times 2 is 24. So our volume here equals 24. And remember, when we're talking about volume, it's cubed to the third power, and this is feet cubed, or cubic feet. So the volume of this rectangular prism is 24 feet cubed. Okay, so let's go on to the next one. Volume equals length times width times height. Okay, so volume equals, we're just going to multiply all three of these together. So we have length times width times height. 10 times 5 is 50, times 2 is 100. So the volume here is 100, and again it's feet cubed. Okay, so this one here, we've got volume equals length times width times height, and we're just going to multiply these three numbers together. So we have volume equals 4 times 3 times 5. 4 times 3 is 12, times 5 is 60. So here our volume is 60. Our units in this one is centimeters. Volume is always cubed because we're multiplying 3 units together. Okay, last one. So here we have a rational number with decimal places. So we've got length times width times height. So if we grab 5.4 times 3.2 times 1.9. Okay, so we're going to do 2 of these at a time, and I'm going to need to do them off to the side. We've got 5.4 times 3.2. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 5 is 10. Scratch. We don't have anything to scratch here. Lay an egg. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 5 is 15. And 1 is 16. Add those together. Come back up and see how many places to the right of the decimal. I have 2. So right now I have 17 and 28 hundredths. But we're not done. Okay, that's only this piece right here. We still need to multiply that times 1.9. So we're going to come here, and remember, when we're multiplying decimals, we don't line those decimals up. We line up the digits. So 9 times 8 is 72. 2 times 9 is 18. Plus 7 is 25. 9 times 7 is 63. And 2 is 65. 9 times 1 is 9. Plus 6 is 15. So we're going to scratch, scratch, lay an egg, and come back this direction. 1 times 8 is 8. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 7 is 7. 1 times 1 is 1. Add those together. That's 2, 13. 1 and 5 is 6, plus 2 is 8. 5 and 7 is 12. 1, 2, and 3. Come back up. How many places to the right of my decimal? I have 3 this time. So my volume, when I multiplied those together, is 32 and 832 thousandths centimeters cubed.